So tonight's adventure includes going out to a place kind of out in the prairie lands called Third Bridge. It's on Old County Line Road out there where it becomes a dirt road for about 14 miles and you just drive down it. You get to a third bridge apparently along that road. From the time you kind of start off onto that dirt section, there's a bridge. It's the third one you cross. Well, it's clever that way. But anyway, this third bridge is it's apparently haunted. It's been haunted since around the 1860s, I think. There was an Indian massacre near there, maybe right down in that creek. Oh, it's dead. Like the massacre victims. So anyway, what I'm doing now is I'm working on my my LED lights. These are my infrared LED lights. I'm going to set up a couple of these. Now, you know, I used to make these things a long time ago, back in the day, before you could even buy ghost hunting equipment. You had to make all your own stuff. That's how long I've been doing it. Now, it's true, in the last 10 years or so, I haven't done a whole lot of that kind of thing, other than, you know, my fun steampunk videos. But that's been occupying a lot of my time in the last decade or so. But, you know, a long time ago, I used to do a lot of my own ghost hunting and alien research and looking for Bigfoot and all that stuff for real. You know, I make fun of it now. Sometimes I go out and I have a good time. I have a few laughs and make some videos that are silly. Usually you can tell the difference between my fake stuff and the real stuff I do. Because, you know, you got to have some fun with it. And let's face it, you know, you go out ghost hunting, 9 times out of 10 you just wasted a ton of time. But you know what? You got to look. Because if you don't look, you're never going to see anything cool. And sooner or later you do bump across something pretty interesting. So this third bridge, as the story goes, there was an Indian massacre out there sometime around the 1860s, not long after the Sand Creek massacre. And some stories say it might have even been before that, and that's one of the things that led up to the main massacre, kind of out by the border of Kansas. So, not really sure on the overall details. It's a little sketchy. There's just some information is all. You can hear drums sometimes beating at night. You can kind of hear them floating across the wind out there on the prairie, down in the creek, in Kiowa Creek. If you stand down there, sometimes you can hear sounds and you can see things. You can see shadows moving. You can see maybe spirits. I'm not sure if that's what they are, but it could be. You know, even in 1997, apparently there was a bad car accident out there. A girl died in a car accident. And it's reported that she haunts the bridge. Sometimes you'll see her standing there on the bridge in the middle of the night. So we're going to look for her too. It's a little disturbing, but maybe we'll see something. Who knows? But I say we take our nifty little lights as soon as I replace the batteries, and let's go take a look. They light up red. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, there we go. They light up red when it's on, but they don't really glow. So, kind of neat. But first, every good ghost hunting expedition begins with tacos. This is going to be our street tacos. We got our corn tortillas. That smells good, nice and fresh. Got a little bit of salsa. I like the Herdez, the roasted salsa verde. It's nice. A little lemon juice or lime juice and some cheese. So we're going to eat our healthy dinner of tacos, and then we're going to head out to Third Bridge, way out there in the prairie lands, and see if we can find us some ghosts. Ghosts don't eat tacos. Oh yeah, that's ghost hunter food right there. Zinky's wishing he had some, but you know, he doesn't eat tacos. Alright, I'm on my way. Tacos were good. They worked out real nice. Should give me some sustainability for a few hours while I'm out here ghost hunting. I'm gonna stay kind of late, maybe till around midnight or so. Let's see. That's when the most activity seems to be happening anyway. So there's a lot of stories, a lot of weird ghost stories from around this place. So we're going to walk up and down the creek a little bit, see what's going on, see if we can capture anything. I brought the night vision camera. It's right here. It's pretty cool. It's charging. So I've got 2 good batteries for that, 2 good batteries for this camera, and we should be able to get some coverage out there tonight. I think it's going to be pretty awesome. It could be kind of scary. I don't know. I'm not going to be scared. I'm going to try not to be. I don't think she's the vengeful type, but you don't know about what else is out there. There's been a lot of strange things happen out there. A lot of bodies washing up in the river over the years, decades. Nobody even knows where they come from. They just kind of wash down the creek. Well, we're getting close. We're not far now. I think this is the first bridge of 3. We're not quite to Kiowa Creek yet, but we are definitely out here where the buses don't run. So, nothing out here but tumbleweeds, and there's some cows in the distance. But yeah, look at that. It's pretty. It's the plains, I'm not looking right now. I'm looking at the road, I swear. But anyway, this is what it looks like out here. Coming up on the first bridge. It's not haunted, to my knowledge. Maybe. I mean, I don't know if anybody ever bothered to get out and look, but haven't heard much there. See? Cows. What'd I tell you? If nothing else, this trip was worth it. There's a fuzzy one. Heck yeah. Alright, here's the first bridge right here. It's kind of creepy. Boom. Whoa, you know what? Here's the second bridge. Huh. Okay, well, we might be really close to third bridge then. I'm not entirely sure if that counts as 1 or if that was 2. Kind of was the same river, I think, but I don't know which one it was. I think it was like Arapahoe River or something creek. No water in it, but it was a bridge. So let's keep an eye out for a second bridge. Alright, well, I don't know if this is the third bridge or this is just the second bridge. I'm going to slow down a bit though, just cause looks like a creek. Now this one is the bridge over Kiowa Creek. So that's most likely it. In fact, there's the old bridge. Oh yeah, you know what? I bet that's it. That's just like what they said. Well, it's a pretty sunset. Anyway, this must be the place because I got to the end of County Line Road, which literally is the county line. On that side is Elbert. I'm heading back the other direction now. So that's Elbert County, this is Arapahoe County. Literally this road is the barrier. So it's kind of an aptly named road. Anyhow, this is the haunted bridge right here. So what we're going to do is pull up over here on the other side of it. Park the car, get out and look. If you look over here, you see that old wooden section. Oops, now there's a tree in the way. That, and this part over here, this used to be the that's the old road. So that's where the bridge used to be. But as you can see, we're basically kind of there. So right here, somewhere in the middle of this bridge at night, is where people see that girl's ghost who died in the car wreck. So let's have a quick walk about and see what's going on here. I'm kind of anxious to check the place out. Okay, I don't know if you can hear this over the cows, but listen. I got a breeze coming from behind me. I just got out of the car literally a minute ago, and I can hear a thumping sound in the distance. It sounds like drums. Listen. I don't know if you can hear that. Oh man, I don't know if the microphone is good enough for this. Alright, well, we're going to go take a look. Let's go down here and see if we can hear it better. I can hear drums. And this is what they said you can hear at this bridge in this location, at least near this bridge. people seeing me if I can help it. Okay, there's a car up there. There's the moon. It's like when you're a kid, you know, you go out and you hide from cars at night. You're playing in your yards, a car comes up the street and everybody goes and hides behind trees and whatever. It's just stupid stuff, but it's fun. And it's still fun. I stepped in cow poop. Yeah, anyway, let's keep looking for the source of that drum beat. These logs. Yeah, those cows are kind of eerie sounding too, but all right, this is it. This is you can hear the water. You can hear that drum beat and birds. Right, I'm under the bridge now. Jeez Louise. Got scared by a pigeon. Yeah, when you get scared by pigeons, you know, maybe ghost hunting isn't your thing. Oh, it's not the first time. Could have been a bat. Actually, pigeons are scarier. I don't know if you can hear it, but off in the distance I hear this drum beat sound. It's very rhythmic. So I'm here underneath the third bridge on County Line Road. It's near the end of the road actually. It's kind of where everything sort of comes to a dead end out here in between Elbert and Arapahoe counties. Now, I had a fresh battery in the camera when we left. I'd used maybe 10 minutes of footage on it, and it's already almost dead. Car going by overhead. Yeah, I already had to switch out one battery. Almost the time I got right under the bridge, I was coming down here, and the battery still showed almost full. And about being down here about 15 minutes, listening to the drum beat sounds, suddenly the battery was almost dead. And I know it's a good one. I use them all the time. But anyway, this is where I'm at. I brought my water. I got plenty of water. I got the night vision camera, so it has some battery charge on it as well, so we should be good. Got my flashlight for later. I always carry a couple of these around, as well as the one on the cell phone. People forget about that one. Brought food in case I need it. I'm hungry. I've still got some gummy bears left. I've been eating these. These are important. A good friend of mine once taught me a real gold nugget of knowledge about these little dudes. He said you should always eat them two at a time because no one should die alone. Oh, shoot, I dropped one. They do go faster that way though, so it's up to you. 6.5 of one, 2 dozen of the other. So we're gonna eat some gummy bears, wait for nightfall, and kind of just hang out and see what happens. Now they do say that around this time of night is when you can hear the drums. And sometimes across the plains you can even see the teepees kind of shimmering in the distance like a mirage. I haven't been able to see that. I really can't see very far. I guess you got to be up on one of the hills or kind of around, but the drum beats sound kind of distant. So if that's the site of the massacre over that way, that would explain why. But I'm not going over there. It's private property, somebody's land, probably covered in cow poop. So, you know, we can kind of observe from here, see what we can find. So we're going to hang out here. It's almost dark. We're going to get the ghost camera out here in a little bit and do some real ghost hunting. It's usually never a good idea to be out in the wilderness by yourself, doing things on your own, but you know, I like to be out here. I like to check things out. Now that's the foundation of where the old road used to be back in the day. So I'm up on the bridge. The moon is really bright right now. There's sounds. You know, there's cars around somewhere. There's another road over the way there. But yeah, this is a really long bridge. You can see it goes from, golly, probably close to 60, 70 more yards that way and all the way back. All the way up to about, well, that's at least 120 yards back to my car. You know, it's back up there. But anything that spikes my interest, you know. Wow, look at the clouds. Okay, I just thought I heard footsteps. There we go. There's a big crack in the road here. There's something coming up the way. It's only maybe like half a body.